Hello everyone and welcome back to the Keep Productive YouTube channel. Today I'm actually going to be passing over to Roxy, who runs Paperless Student. You guys may have seen her come on the channel a couple of times. She's done some fantastic videos in the past on the likes of GoodNotes and many more of those applications. She's done Notability as well, and she's really helped many of you to set those applications up. Today she's diving into MarginNote 3, which is the third installment of the application. It's an e-reader application that allows you to view PDFs, ebooks, and really go into deep detail in them, being able to analyze things like keywords, being able to annotate, and really go into a vast amount of detail. She actually explores how she is using it at the moment, a little bit about the experience. So guys, I applaud you to check this one out. And I really look forward to seeing some of your comments, but please make sure to check her out on YouTube. Honestly, you'll be finding so much value from her channel, so go over there, hit subscribe, as a big thank you to her for coming on, and a big thank you for following Keep Productive. Anyway guys, thank you so much. I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much to Roxy. Here we go.
Hey guys, I'm very excited to be back on Keep Productive. Thank you, Francesco, for having me here. In this video, I will be introducing you guys to an application called MarginNote 3. This is a very complex PDF annotating application for your MacBook or your iPad. I will be walking you guys through the iPad version. A short introduction. My name is Roxy. I'm a medical student with a YouTube channel called Paperless Student. This channel has tips and tutorials for different applications that can help you structure your study or your work paperlessly. So if you're looking for solutions to go paperless with your study or your business, make sure you check out my channel and subscribe, because I release a new video every week. Now, let's take a look at MarginNote 3. This application will allow you to create mind maps, outlines, and flashcards from your PDF and EPUB files. The home page of the application has 3 sections. You get a section for your documents, which contains all the files that you bring into the application. Then you get a study section that contains all your notebooks which you create while you're studying or reviewing, going through your PDFs in the application. And lastly, you have a section for review which contains your flashcards. You can arrange your documents according to categories, or you can put them into folders. And for your documents, the application allows you to have folders within folders. So technically, you could possibly have an infinite number of folders within folders in this application. Unfortunately, for your study and your flashcards, you only get an option to have categories only. You can't have folders within folders. So to start studying, just create a new topic. You get to rename your notebook and you're ready to start. The first thing you do in your new notebook is pick out books that you'll be using to study this topic. I can simply search for a book to save myself time. Instead of scrolling through all these, I can just search if I know exactly what I'm looking for. There is no limit as to the number of books you can add. At least I haven't been told I've added too many textbooks, which is a notification you get from other applications when you try to add a lot of books. And I think the most I have had in one study session was 8 documents open within the application. So yeah, this application can really take a lot of textbooks. To my right, I have my textbooks. I can review and compare 3 of them at a time with this vertical comparison option, and I find this very handy because I'm able to compare text from different textbooks when I'm studying, instead of a setup where I only view one PDF at a time. Like if I wanted to go through a definition, for example, I can look for the definition in 3 different textbooks and see how different authors define a particular disease. And if I want to switch to a different textbook on the list, I simply choose the window that I want to switch the textbook in, then I tap the textbook I want replacing that window. What's even cool about this vertical comparison is that it allows you to have the same textbook open in all the 3 sections. Someone told me this is useful. I am still to find out how. The application comes with Annotation Tools. These tools allow you to extract information out of your textbook, and then you also get other tools that allow you to annotate your textbook or the notes that you're extracting from the textbook. And so the extraction tool automatically adds sections of your PDF to your mind map here on the left. If I highlight something or if I select something, it will be added automatically to my mind map depending on how I set it and where I want my extracted information to go. and the other tool allows me to write on the actual PDF or on the mind map. I personally tend to write on the mind map, which is a personal preference, and I have my mother to thank for that. I was never allowed to draw anything on textbooks all my life, and I've just become used to that. For a detailed understanding of exactly how to use these, I have done tons of videos on my channel. This application is very complicated and most people find it intimidating at first, but once you've mastered it, it's a pleasure to use. I understand that not everyone likes the idea of a mind map, so if you're one of those people that don't like this layout, then you can quickly switch to view an outline setup instead. An outline has the exact same notes you are extracting from your PDF, just presented differently. The final thing I will show you guys that you can create in this application are flashcards. Your mind maps can be used to create quick flashcards to help you revise what you've just learned. So each flashcard comes with a front question and a back answer, and you can edit both sides of the flashcard. What makes this such a wonderful application is that you don't have to create your flashcards from scratch. You can create it from your notes that you've already created, and this just really saves you time. You can close sections of your notes. And you can even have videos in your flashcards. And I really like the fact that you can add videos to this application because not a lot of applications actually support videos. So yeah, I really like the video function. All your emphasized sections automatically become questions with blanks that you fill in. And when you are going through your flashcards, you can grade them as hard, good, or easy. And so next time you get into the application, you can just decide to focus on either the hard questions or the good ones or the easy ones, and this helps you to focus your energy on what you know the least. Margin Note allows you to export to different types of applications, to export different types of notes to different types of applications. For example, you can export your flashcards to Anki, which is a flashcard application that allows you to go through your flashcards, and you can also export outlines to Omni Outliner, for example, and you can export your mind maps to mind mapping applications if you want to further adjust them, or if you just want to keep all your mind maps in those applications. You can do that and you can continue working on them in those applications. And this is really great that this application allows you to export all those different formats of notes to other applications. And you also have the option to just export your PDF, your mind map as a PDF, which is the option that I use the most because I tend to export these to Notability. Margin Note 3 is an excellent PDF reader that keeps you alert and actively involved in your learning, and this is why I absolutely love the application. This was a quick demo on what Margin Note is all about. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Francesco, for having me on your channel. Hope to see you guys soon.